Ban of cell phones in schools. One of the topics today at the State Board of Education meeting. Digital anchor Keith Grant in the newsroom. So Keith, what decision did the board ultimately make?
Yeah, Mike, the board voted to require students to put their cell phones away during the school day. Now, this is known as a bell-to-bell policy, which means cell phones, smartwatches, and earbuds are gone throughout the school day at all schools, elementary, middle, and high schools. A group of teachers, state leaders, and students created these recommendations starting this summer. And the recommendations came from using research that focused on screen time and mental health.
What prompted this were districts were saying, we're small, we need some help with what does the research say. I think this task force looked at that and said, here's our best answer to that research.
And Mike, it's important to note that today's decision just creates a guideline for school districts, not a statewide ban on cell phones. Rachel?
Keith, thank you.